the city of Houston has banned and declined and petitioned against a sex brothel with robots. Not an actual brothel, a robotic brothel where you can have sex with robots.
How do you feel about that?
No, how do you feel about that?
Bro. Yo.
How do you feel about that? Because I brought it up into the group chat. And you was feeling like y'all was like, niggas is fucking robots or this. So I'm interested to see. I want to know. So like, you know, let's take a step back real quick. We know that we know that there's people that they're building sex robots. You know, you can buy them for $2,000-$3,000, and it's a fake woman. And you can have sex with it, and supposedly there's robots. So there's like ones you can like, there's that do shit, whatever, right?
I feel like that's catering to necrophilia, bro. That's weird.
But it's not.
That's
so it's not.
Weird.
So I'm interested now. I'm interested to know, because you seem to have a problem with that, right? Like you agreed, like ban that shit.
Yeah.
Why? I want to know why.
Not even the fact that like I have a problem with it. It's just it's weird to me, really. Like, bro, imagine I come in this house right now and be like, yo, I just came from this robot brothel. Mm-hmm. I tore that ass up.
You got a nut.
No, I'd rather, bro, that's weird. I'm not paying bread to have sex with a robot.
Do you watch porn?
Here and there. Not like I used to.
Tyler.
Yeah, yo, who doesn't?
Are you against watching porn?
Nah.
Do you judge people for watching porn?
No.
Do you judge people?
I feel like watching porn now is normal.
Okay. Do you judge people having sex toys?
No.
Then what's the problem with a bigger sex toy?
You could have one in your house. That'd be yours.
You can have one in your.
I don't know what
you
these
can
people
have
been doing to these robots.
So do you have a problem with people buying a sex robot?
Nah.
So you have, so your issue is the public aspect.
Going out
to a place.
Like
so the technicalities of this quote unquote sex brothel, because they weren't opening a sex brothel. What it was a store where you could buy the robots, but they let you try them out.
Oh, that's okay.
But all right, that's what it was on paper. But it's technically, if you think about it, it's like you can just keep trying them out.
Yeah, like I'm gonna just go in there. I like that one last time. Let me try that one again.
That was the hidden version of the business, and Houston was like, nah.
Would you do it?
Would I do it?
Yeah.
But no, I don't think I would.
Shaq, would you do it?
Not. Shaq's not having sex with a robot.
Would you, bro? Yeah.
I don't see what the issue is all the way. I understand people's problem with it, but I just don't agree with the issue. I don't think it's that much of an issue, because it's the next step up from the way that people are masturbating now.
That's true. You think it's gonna take a lot of jobs away from prostitutes?
No, prostitutes don't have jobs. Because that's illegal. That's the thing.
Yo, just start wilding out on some robots real quick.
That's the thing. It's already illegal, and it brought up another like idea for me where I was thinking like, what's the issue with why isn't like a regular brothel legal?
Yo, I never thought of that.
Because think about it. Hold on. Just think about it. Consensually, why can't someone sell sex consensually if they want to? If a woman or a man says, I don't mind if people pay to have sex with me. It's in a controlled environment, et cetera, and it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it's legal and it's sanctioned and there's rules and there's laws behind it, like why is it illegal?
I think
is it because it's, I don't know. Like I don't.
Yeah,
I'm ignorant to it.
Well,
Maybe
Backpage is legal, ain't it?
No.
Backpage not legal? I could have sworn. Nah, you know what?
Services?
You're right. Because
prostitution is illegal in any form.
To some extent.
Prostitution.
Once you get like higher up, it's not so bad.
It's still illegal.
It's not frowned upon once you go.
It's still illegal.
I don't know, bro.
It's illegal. Law is law, right?
Yeah.
My question is, why is it illegal if it's consensual?
I think because
we had this whole conversation today about consent. What?
I think because you're paying for it.
But why is that such a bad thing? That's what I'm saying. If it's in a controlled environment, if you open a brothel and it's being taxed,
right?
Why not? Right?
Damn, you about to have me look into that.
Because that's what brought me to with the robot shit. I'm like, okay, so what's the issue with the robots? It's not even a person. I want to know what the what's the word I'm looking for? I want to know what the moral issue is with this. You know, we're in a time in society where we're telling people not to, you know, don't allow people to dictate the kind of sex that you're having, whether you want to be gay, whether you want to be, you know, whether you're this, that, whatever. Like we're telling people, yo, leave me the fuck alone. We're telling people, you know, that they can do whatever they want, yet this is
still restrict them in certain ways. You know what?
Like, I know, and I want to get back into how you felt when I initially sent you that article, because there was a strong, like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, bro.
What was that? Where's that coming from?
Where it came from was, it was just me thinking, like, bro, like, that is crazy as fuck to me. Like, I cannot see people paying. Well, obviously, there's people doing it, but just paying to go have sex with a robot, that is out of pocket to me. Tinder, you could get ass on Tinder for free.
All right, but this goes back to the conversation, and I don't know if we put it on the episode. If
you know what?
But it goes back to the conversation where I was talking about there's people out there that don't have the same social abilities that, you know, we're privy to.
True.
People that are, you know, everyone wants to have sex, but not everyone has the, you know, what do you say for a person that doesn't have the same social skills as everybody else?
And I think you said prostitutes for that, right? Because you don't got to really talk to them. You just pay them, have sex, and then bounce. Yeah. But then now you're kind of taking that person out the way and just going straight to a robot.
Which is even better in my
completely.
That's
going to make their antisocial.
But you have to think down the line, technological advancements where a robot is almost indistinguishable from a real person.
That's going to be a dark future.
Why?
A robot.
Why?
That's an android at that point.
Yeah. Well, okay. What's the problem?
You don't think society's gonna be fucked up?
Why? You have to tell me why, because that goes around a lot. But I need to know why. Why do you think that society be fucked up?
Because you can won't really have to. You can make a android be compatible with you.
Okay.
Could you not?
Does that?
So then you wouldn't need
you try to get humans to be compatible with you.
Yeah, but
so if you could
just have to program them. You could program an android to do everything you
which sounds awesome.
Yeah, so there would be no more reason for humans to, you know, interact with each other.
That's a bit dystopian and
I feel like it'll go dystopian.
Well, but that's a bit pessimistic. I don't think that human interaction will ever go void. I don't think it'll ever go void. Think about all the technology that we've built to this point is only to make humans interact more.
True.
Whether we think it's as healthy as it is, et cetera. But think about the society that we live in today. We're trading ideas so fast and so often.
But look at countries like Japan or China. I think Japan is in a crisis right now where they're selling more adult diapers than baby diapers.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you didn't know that? Yeah, bro. I watched it.
What?
More adult diapers.
For what?
Because people are dying faster than they're having babies out there now.
What the fuck does a diaper have to do with death? Like shitting yourself?
No. What I'm saying is there's more people growing old and dying. Than they are reproducing. Oh. So yeah. So what I'm saying, because they have so much going on in Japan, like people aren't getting married or like fucking each other like they used to. Right. Like one thing that's huge out there now is the shops where you could pay to cuddle somebody for like 2 hours.
Yeah. So I heard about that.
Keep it moving.
I heard about that.
Yeah. So that's
human interaction.
That's where the crisis coming now. They aren't, you know, interacting like they used to. So imagine the robots come into play now. That's almost like humans, and then on a broader scale, everybody's gonna become like that. Because this already technically happening to an extent.
I lost you. Okay, hold on. I'm off the drink.
What I'm saying is
no, but what you're saying is okay. So the
reproduction gonna start slowing down.
Okay, on a planet that's being overpopulated, that's not a bad thing.
True. I mean, we say it's overpopulated, but it's still countries and states out there that have millions of acres that's untouched. So we have the space. We just choose to be overcrowded and
not for long. We don't have the space for long.
But
you're saying crowd other spaces.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we could.
Yeah, but we won't.
That's true.
If we do, that'll be worse than lessening the population itself. My thing is we're a species that fucks for fun. We're probably one of the only species on the planet, probably one of the few that has sex for fun. Most other species have sex to recreate.
Gorillas.
Right? To have children.
That's true.
We pull out. What other animal pulls out? So when you think about us on a level like that, people that say like, oh, you know, why are we not having sex with people? It's because, like, have you ever had a birth scare?
Hell yeah. What?
I've had one.
Hell yeah.
I've had a birth scare. Have you ever had a birth scare before, Shaq?
You at 10, right?
Okay, so he's not gonna answer the question. But I'm gonna. Have you ever had a birth scare? Have you ever? Yeah, like I feel like, you know, even if it wasn't real, like if you ever felt like, yo, man, did I just get her pregnant?
Us as humans, we operate different than animals. Animals, like you said,
Yeah.
Right.
they are fucking for one purpose. And
Right.
One purpose only.
We fuck for mad purposes. We fuck for politics.
They mad and angry.
Fucking
fuck
because
if
the
we
sun
pissed
came
off.
up.
You ever had some angry sex?
I've had
Bro.
angry sex.
Who hasn't had angry sex?
Like, but that's the thing.
But
like,
nah,
okay, so to
alright,
come
so
back
yeah.
is what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I understand that. Like, I would way much rather have sex with an actual girl, of course. And I'm sure a girl would. Well, no, I
Wait,
mean,
y'all still talking about the robot shit?
yeah. Well, he's talking.
God.
I'm talking about his.
I'm not fucking no robot. I say that again.
Yeah, but I'm just saying I would. But I'm saying, like, I understand. I'm not gonna tell someone not, like, that's like, don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you know what I'm saying, whether I would or not, whether any person would or not. I'm saying that if what's the issue with, what is the big thing of, like, oh, niggas fucking robots, like, niggas buy people buy sex toys.
Yeah, and go wild on them.
What is the issue? Like, I don't have any sex toys. Do you have any sex toys? Do you have any? You know what I'm saying? Like, but there's people that do. Do we judge them for that? Do we look at them and go, yo, that's fucked up, don't do that? No. You did? So that's what I'm saying. Like, and I'm saying, and that's a way lower level of, as compared to a robot, a whole like body with the, you know, all the, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
the whole shebang.
I can understand the issue with sanitation when it
Yeah.
comes to, like, the brothel thing, but I'm saying if it's a brothel, it's a business and it's being checked in, you know, in a world where that stuff is sanctioned and we're looking over it and that stuff is being watched and being taken care of, and you have to have, there's strict rules behind it. I don't see much of a problem.
But see, the thing is too, like, people. All right, so
But that's also coming from a person that doesn't also don't understand why a regular brothel isn't legal.
True.
If it's watched over carefully, I feel like everything in moderation can be okay, but not everything in moderation. But in this situation, in moderation, this can be okay. I don't know why it's not.
And then brothels weren't always illegal.
No, they weren't.
They weren't always illegal. You about to have me research why?
I mean, we live in a world where fucking weed is illegal. Liquor used to be illegal.
Prohibition.
Now we off the sippy.
That shit is just extracting me. I understand, like, the utopian view you got on it, but I think shit going. Everything that has good intentions always gets tainted at some point.
Because of us. Because of people. I get that.
Yeah, so it won't be long before motherfuckers start, you know, saying fuck all that. Like, imagine, like, your wife pissing you off.
What can go wrong?
Tear this robot ass
What
up.
go wrong? I feel like, what if we
Speak
y'all
up,
seen
speak up.
Huh?
Speak up.
Y'all seen iRobot, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, but they're not. But see, the term robot is being used incorrectly in this situation.
You talking about
They're not
artificial
robots.
intelligence?
They're not robots. They're dolls.
saying-
They're dolls.
Eventually, I feel like eventually they're gonna have artificial intelligence in them.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
to interact
understand.
with you.
I understand the artificial intelligence scare, but that's a different conversation. That's not Houston's issue.
Yeah, they're not thinking about that yet.
What is Houston's issue? Is my question.
See, they didn't. I read the article you sent. They didn't post one yet. They didn't post an issue
just
with it. They
petitioned
just say,
against it.
yeah, we're not doing that.
My
We're
issue
not
is, what's the
having that.
problem? It's a general consensus of people. The same reaction you had is if you were there and you had to sign a petition, you would have signed against it.
Yeah.
Wait, so this is your article?
No, this is our.
No, it was my article.
Yeah.
So what was it? It was
The sex
they were
bots.
just having sex with robots.
No, they weren't. They weren't doing anything. They were about to open a. All right, so this is what it was. It was a store for where you could buy sex dolls, but they were going to allow you to rent them and try them for like 7 days or some shit like that. And pretty much, the loophole is that you'd be able to rent them all the time, so that you wouldn't have to buy them. You just keep renting them.
I feel like us as a a population we're already lost with all this technology.
Yeah.
To allow people to have sex with robots, it just breaks us apart even.
Yeah.
But that's what I was saying though. That's what I was telling him. I was saying like it's going to get to a point where we stop having sex with each other and just start going wild on robots. You know what? But that makes me think about the.
But y'all say that like y'all say that like y'all like all the issues that come with sex with girls.
Ah, that's true.
Yo, who's y'all?
Y'all.
That's true.
You've never had a problem with having with a woman before?
You can't tell a robot.
You can't tell a robot nothing.
How do you tell a robot, yo, I don't like when you do this. I don't like when you do it. You could tell a.
You can program it.
I'm not
Yeah.
doing that.
But that's what I was telling him. You can program.
Your argument is actually fraud because you can't program a person to do anything. A person can say, "Nah, fuck you."
Yeah.
What I'm saying is having sex with something that you can control, that has complete control. You don't run into that issue. It does what you want to do. But I'm not. But you're talking. But see, that's what I'm saying. Where you're talking about robot, and the term robot is being used in this whole conversation wrong. It's a doll. It's not. It doesn't.
In the article said
That's what the article said, which is incorrect. Which is incorrect. Which is incorrect.
The article is incorrect.
Yeah. So it's
not a
basically
robot.
sex
It
dolls.
doesn't
It's
do
a sex
anything.
doll brothel. You're just going wild on sex dolls.
The most that it'll probably do is what, motions, but it's not. It doesn't have artificial intelligence. It doesn't do anything. It's literally a machine. You turn it on and then it does motions. It doesn't have a computer.
As far as men, I mean, for myself, I wouldn't want a robot to do whatever I want it to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
be
get
in
that.
control.
I understand
Yeah.
that. That's personal preference.
I'd
But
rather
I understand that 100%. Me too. We all would.
Yeah.
My thing is, for people that would prefer that, what is the issue? What is the block? Yeah, what is the block here? But my issue runs deeper than just the robot. It's why it's the brothel aspect.
So you're saying
Right.
for people that prefer fucking robots, what is the
For people that will prefer to fuck a prostitute in general,
what is the block
to pay for sex in general.
What is the block to not fuck a robot?
I mean, I think what he's saying is potentially when you get down to it, it's
Hold on.
the same thing.
Hold on. No, I understand why he's confused. My issue isn't that it's a robot. I understand the preference of I'd rather fuck a woman than a robot. My issue is, why is it a problem? So we can people. It's not illegal to fuck a robot, quote unquote robot. It's not illegal to have sex with a sex doll. It's not illegal to masturbate that way, right?
Not at all.
The brothel aspect. I have a deeper issue, or deeper misunderstanding of why aren't brothels legal? Even if there's like 3 in the entire country,
Yeah.
why is it illegal to own a brothel? Why is it illegal to go to a place where you can have sex in a controlled sex environment and pay for it?
Like, when did they become illegal is a real question.
When? Why? Why is it still? Prostitution is illegal. I understand why prostitution is illegal. You know, there's a lot of crime and shit involved in that, pimps and shit like that.
Yeah.
Nevada. It says some rural counties in Nevada. That's the only
Places you can.
where it's legal.
Okay.
Vegas? So you get
Nevada.
Yeah, Vegas is in Nevada.
But just Nevada.
You know what I'm saying though? Damn.
They don't specify what counties, but
Yeah.
it says some rural.
That's ridiculous.
Okay. So Nevada has some rural areas where it is legal. So my question is, and I understand it's by state, it's by city, et cetera, et cetera. I want to have a better understanding of why people are so against
I think it's morale.
the opportunity.
Morality.
Morale of what?
You know,
See,
people-
that's what gets
Morality
me.
is
That's
involved in politics.
That's what gets me about. That's what gets me about niggas.
Morality.
Because niggas will complain about, man, you know, nigga, you know, I know a lot. From niggas and women, I hear so many issues, you know, the relationship issues, you know what I'm saying, I was just trying to fuck, and all of these confusions with emotions and everything like that. You don't have to deal with an emotion with the object that it's not alive.
But that's good.
True.
Emotion is good. There's nothing
Emotion
wrong
is good, emotion is fine, but if you're a person that isn't that just wants to, like, if you're just, I'm not saying like you're thinking from a person that's either going to choose that or this.
Yeah.
But it's not that black and white. People aren't that simple. People are not that simple. There's gonna be somebody that would do that. I'm not saying that somebody wouldn't get addicted to that. People get addicted to all type. People get addicted to glue and all types of stupid shit. I'm not saying people wouldn't get addicted to or just only want to have sex with sex robots, but man, people are already fucking degenerate. You're not gonna stop that by saying, "Yo, nah, you can't do that."
Yeah, you're just gonna make it want to do it more.
What are you doing? It's gonna happen eventually.
So would you
just slowing the process.
Would y'all feel some type of way if like your girl was having sex with a sex robot all the time?
I don't support it.
Would you have a problem if your girl was using a dildo all the time? What the fuck is the problem?
Yeah, but see, I have a problem if she uses a dildo if I'm around. It's like I could do that for you. So I would have like a sort of an issue with that.
You would have an issue if your girl was masturbating?
A vibrator and dildo, two different things.
No, it's not. It's masturbation. You jealous of a fucking inanimate object?
I got you.
Okay, so the issue was deeper.
My
than
girl,
the
I
issue
got
was
you.
deeper than just
No. I'm just saying, I got you.
The issue was deeper than just it's a robot.
I just think if you able to do,
because you're not gonna you go ahead.
Nah, I feel like if I'm able to do what the vibrator's doing, let me do that. And you don't need it if I'm
You're
around.
not.
I feel like
You're not. No man is able to do what a vibrator does.
I feel like if you're fucking a robot, you're gonna become a robot. You have no emotion.
If you fuck a robot, you're gonna become a robot.
You think it takes away the emotional?
You're programming something to your life.
But that-
I don't want to, even me personally. Let me finish. Like
I got you.
For me personally, and this might be personally, I don't want a girl to just do what I want her to do. It's fun to explore, just in life in general, but with sex, I don't get nothing out of like just having a girl just do what I want to do.
Of course, absolutely.
That's trash.
But that kind of that's not what you go for. That's not what you're going to do that for anyway. Nobody fucks a sex doll to get a new experience. You're fucking a sex doll to get a nut, and it's just masturbation. It's not a relationship.
I'm not fucking those things.
Yeah, I mean, even in what you said,
I understand here that none of us are aligning with the idea that that's something that we want to do. I am being open to the idea of understanding the fact that there's someone that does. I can't sit here and tell you the issue with them for why they want to do that, because we allow other shit that is very, very similar to it already. We have been for the past 30, 40 years. It's just an advancement in technology. Now it just has it's softer. It feels like it's more like skin. It's more like this. Huh?
Is that an improvement?
From a fleshlight, from a dildo, from it's
Person, that's an improvement.
having something that feels like a body.
From a person to a robot.
I feel like it's an improvement for.
No, I'm not saying from. I never said it was from a person to a robot as an improvement. I'm saying from a toy to a doll is an improvement. I'm saying from a toy to a doll is an improvement. I'm not saying from a human to a doll is an improvement. That makes sense.
It's like so you're saying it's like an upgrade.
From what?
It's
What am I saying? It's an upgrade
from a toy to a doll. It's an upgrade.
From a toy to a doll.
All right,
it's
so
an
I
upgrade.
get that aspect. I think me and you are comparing it from a human to a doll. We're comparing it from a human to a doll,
which is not my argument.
Yeah. So I get what you're saying.
Which is not what I'm saying. I'm not. Of course, the peak of this thing is human for now.
Yeah.
For now. Understand that one day, technology is going to get to a point where sex with a human is not going to be the best way to have sex.
Yeah.
Understand that's going to happen.
Doll ass up.
Oh, understand when artificial intelligence is more advanced than human beings, and that we can make synthetic life and we can have synthetic bodies and shit that are just like a human. Yeah, understand that it's not gonna be. It's not. People aren't gonna feel the same about. Oh yeah, that's a person. Oh, it's a human. Nah, this motherfucker can do way more than that human.
Speaking of that,
this motherfucker doesn't get tired. This motherfucker has unlimited stamina.
Oh, facts.
This motherfucker could do like there's a limit to human experience. There's a limit to human experience.
Think about that.
I'm not saying emotionally, but I'm saying physically.
I wouldn't want that.
Yeah, that's
I understand
obsolete
I
status.
can't put my mind in the frame of a person that.
But you can't say that I'm wrong.
Yeah.
That that the advancement is eventually going to get to a point where humans are going to, we've already hit our threshold. We're never going to get better.
So
we're never going to get better.
That's what I was saying earlier. That's exactly what I was saying earlier.
That's going to get better.
That's exactly what I was.
For someone that is interested in fucking dogs.
No, I'm making points for someone that already uses sex toys, which is a lot of people.
Hold up, Baruch.
Yes. Yes, it is in the same realm. Yeah.
Points as far as that. But
Yeah.
somebody like me,
Yeah. Guess what you can't do that a dildo can do?
that's fine.
That's
never want to
Vibrate.
But I'm talking about sex. You're talking about emotions and shit.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about that. That's obvious. That's obvious. Obviously, I'm not going to get an emotional feeling. Oh man, the sex doll is talking to me.
People can have sex with people and still not have emotions, so you can still be a robot in that sense anyway.
I think
you can still have sex. Like what you, bro. You could. Every person you had sex with, you had an emotional attachment to.
No.
So what's the difference?
What type of there is some emotional aspect to it. It might not be love.
Of course.
Yeah, but you're not gonna feel emotion for every person you have sex with. So you were saying earlier that.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
There is some type of emotion though.
It don't have to be for every single person you have sex with.
So you just fucking because there's no emotion.
You can fuck just to fuck.
Yeah, sometimes you fuck just because you want to
You
get
can
a nut,
fuck
nigga.
just to fuck, bro.
There's bitches that
That's not emotion.
No.
What is the
Wanna get a
emotion?
nut?
Hold on, stop. What is the emotion?
Excitement.
Excitement, anxious, curious. You're curious.
Sound-
That's all emotion.
You could do that with a
You could be
dog.
excitement,
Those
anxious,
all
and
emotions.
you could be. You can have
You can do
excitement.
that with a
You can have
dog.
excitement, anxiety, and what was the last one? Hold on. What was the last one? Excitement, anxious, and what? Oh, curiosity. You can have excitement, anxiety, and curiosity with not even a sex doll. You can go into a sex doll. You go into a sex toy store and get.
Past that. Y'all just said that you can have sex without emotion. I just gave you emotions.
Okay,
True.
I'm just saying that's not much. That has to do with sex. That doesn't have to do with the person. That doesn't have to do with another person. You could be by yourself and have curiosity on a porn website by yourself. You can have anxiety by yourself. You can be anxious by yourself. You can be excited by yourself.
I'm talking about with a person.
Okay, which is even more. There's more. You named the wrong emotions.
Yeah, because those emotions you can have with anything.
Those emotions apply in general.
Yeah.
Just to the sexual
what emotion
the sexual experience for human beings is not only with another
What
person.
emotion would you be able to have with somebody that you can't have with yourself? Because you saying I named all the wrong emotions. What emotion would I be able to have with somebody that I couldn't have with myself?
Sexually?
No, in general, because you said I had the wrong emotions.
Because you named stuff that you're trying to separate the emotions you have with a person from the emotions that you would have
With a doll.
with a doll, or it's a quote unquote masturbation. What I'm saying, it's not, but it's not. They're the same.
No, the point. This started because he asked me every person I have sex with is not.
Oh,
I asked you what emotions because I want to know what emotions you get only with the person. That was my question to you.
He asked me a question. I didn't hear your question.
Oh, my question was, so basically you were saying before that if you keep having sex with robots, you'll become a robot.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But you don't have to be emotionally attached to every person you have sex with. So it's the same thing with a doll. It's the same exact thing with a doll. So you could be having sex with all these dolls. You'll feel the same way you have if you have sex with all these different people. It's the same exact emotion.
You don't have to have an emotional attachment, but what emotion isn't
That-
there when you have sex with anybody? There is an emotion.
But it's the same emotion you would have. The people have those. There's people who marry dolls.
Let me explain something.
There's
real
people
quick.
who've married their sex
Let me explain something real quick, because we acting like sex with people is like a fairy tale.
Nah, there's people who marry sex dolls.
Stop. There's plenty of people that I fucked that I didn't give a fuck about.
Goddamn.
Bottom line,
Goddamn.
I don't feel love, joy, care for every person I've ever had sex with.
He feel
So that's
chaos.
fucking bullshit. Because I wanted to get a fucking nut.
And what's the emotion that comes
It could have been them or a doll, really.
Yo, he's feeling chaos.
Huh?
with that?
Huh?
What's the emotion that comes with that?
I want to get my nut. You can find the emotions in that. Sure.
That's emotion. There
Okay.
we go.
Okay, that fits my point. My argument is that I would have that same point when I'm by myself. I would have when you're by yourself, if you masturbate, you by yourself. I want to get my nut. It's the same emotion, just now there's a bitch in front of me. Okay,
That's savage.
it's the same shit. I'm sorry if you feel something for every person that you've had sex with. I understand that. That's cool. I haven't. And I'm not alone.
No.
Talking about me
I think he's speaking in general.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you can't talk about me personally.
Well, what are we talking about? Because you're coming from your personal experiences and your personal ideal.
I mean, all I'm saying is you have to have some type of emotion when you fucking anybody. It doesn't. I'm not saying love. Y'all get
But we're agreeing with each other.
I'm not trying to.
We're agreeing with each other.
I'm about to say, in a sense.
No, but we're agreeing with each other. I'm saying, okay, yeah, you're right. So what's the problem?
With fucking dolls.
You have the same emotion when you're by yourself as to when you're with someone. When you're fucking a doll, you're by yourself. Sexually, you have the same shit. Now I'm saying you can have now I'm saying if you're with someone that you love and you really like, yes, you're gonna feel more. And I'm not talking about the crazy people that marry dolls and shit. That's not what leave that out.
I was talking about
that's
that.
Not what I'm talking
emotion
about.
Is there.
There's people that love cars. There's people that I say love cars. I mean, there's people that like I have sex with my car.
Do you have to pay for these robots?
Yeah.
So that's a big difference too, because I don't have to.
Which goes back to my point of people, but there's people that would like to pay for pussy. Paying for pussy is a thing.
Yeah.
Even if you don't pay for it directly, you're still paying for it.
So my deeper issue wasn't the robot. You can have your personal opinion on fucking a robot. Cool. What's the problem with paying for sex?